going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes straight out of ghetto ass Florida. Yes, I got to say ghetto ass Florida but for some reason, Florida just always produces the most weirdest stories ever. You know what I'm saying? Next to a few other states that I won't name at this moment, but I will name later in the week, if you will. Now, we have a story of an 8-year-old girl, and a lot of you all heard about this story. She was in Walmart, and she was with her family, and now, it being some twist and turn to the story where there's a guy who allegedly invited them to Walmart where he was going to promise them to buy them some clothes and some food and everything else. And then also, it's another story saying the man just happened to be in there. But I'm personally thinking that the man knew them and the mom knew them also, but the mom didn't know how heinous this son of a bitch was. And yes, that's exactly what he is. And this is going to be a graphic story. So if you don't want to hear the story, I advise you now to turn out, because the way this man did this young girl and the way he described it is very sad. What happened to this 8-year-old girl that was raped, lured out of Walmart, put into a van, raped, then murdered. You know, on top of that. And they recently had this guy in court, and he also was convicted of said crime. So I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I will give my opinion surely as we go. Man raped 8-year-old girl so badly her privates were completely distorted, then bragged that she had a big booty. Think about this for a second. You had a 61-year-old ass man, supposed to be a grandfather. This is why I tell you, this demonic possession is taking over all people in this world, from the young to the old. You can't even trust old people no more. You see what I'm saying? And think about it. What can make a man, you know what I'm saying, look at an 8-year-old girl and say that she has a big booty? That's some sick shit right there. That's why you gotta trust grandmas, aunties, granddaddies, every damn body these days. You don't know who the hell to trust. Now, a senior citizen pretended to be a good person and wound up committing one of the most horrendous crimes of the decade. And it was very horrendous, because you actually see the video of the girl, which I showed you earlier, walking out the store with the man, you know, and it's like, you know, I know I'm not the only one that think this. I just wished I can just beam right there, like how they do in Star Trek, just make a hologram and warn the mom, or just tell the girl to stop or get security or something, because that hurts my heart, you know, to see this child the last time she was seen alive, then to wind up dead a little later on. That is so sad to me. Now, the Daily Mail reports a medical examiner who conducted the autopsy on 8-year-old Cherish Periwinkle after she was abducted, raped, and murdered became emotional and had to interrupt her testimony on Tuesday as the trial of the registered sex offender accused of the crime. A registered sex offender. You see what I'm saying? That's why they said you can't rehabilitate no pedophiles. You can rehabilitate a bank robber before you can a damn pedophile. I don't know. I guess it's just a different level of evil, if you will, because most bank robbers, even though you can say go get a job or do this and that, as long as they ain't killing nobody, just for the money. But pedophiles, shit, they wanted you for sex, sexual pleasure, then to kill you. It's messed up. Now, Jacksonville Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Valerie Rayo told the court that Cherish sustained severe injuries all over her body from being strangled with a piece of clothing and raped. Viewing photographs of her battered body in court on Tuesday, she became teary and unable to continue. Jacksonville Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Valerie Rayo fought back tears as she described how 8-year-old Cherish Periwinkle was raped and murdered. Now, that's why I couldn't be no coroners or none of these people right here, or even a doctor, because I don't even like to see blood. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, my soul wouldn't allow me to do it. That's why I never went to the medical field. That's why I know I would make a good coroner, because I you know, it'll do something to my spirit. I mean, it'll destroy me just to see a little child like that, you know. And that goes to show you, you know, how evil this world is. You know, it's very messed up. Now, meanwhile, the defense asked the judge to declare mistrial because of Rayo's tearful display, but the judge refused. Oh hell no, we're not finna mistrial this. Now it's kind of strange that the judge would ask. The defense asked the judge to declare a mistrial, the people that's representing this man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why another thing, I don't understand how some of these defense lawyers, knowing that these people are guilty of these crimes, I guess you say it's still a job, but still, again, that still goes against your moral conduct. That still goes against what we was taught and to believe what is right or wrong. When you sitting here knowing that this slimy son of a bitch, this bastard is lying, you know, that he did this to this child. I couldn't be one. If I was a defense attorney, I'd been and choked the fool my damn self right in court. Now, but the judge refused, and that's a good job on that judge, because we're not finna throw this out. We got clear-cut evidence what he did. He's on camera. I mean, shit, that's all you need. Now, Dr. Valerie Rayo right as she testified in Donald Smith's trial Tuesday in Jacksonville, Florida. Rayo had taken a break after testifying about Cherish's horrific injury for 45 minutes. Donald Smith, this bastard, this nasty ass bastard, 61 years old, ain't learned shit since he been on this damn earth. Should have been taken out 41 years ago. Is on trial for allegedly kidnapping, raping, and murdering Cherish in 2013. He faces a possible death sentence if convicted. And sure as shit stank, if he was in Florida, he wouldn't even made it that damn far. They would have killed his ass in prison before he would have made it there. And sure as shit stank, when he went to court, the death penalty would have been already on the table. Like, we ain't got to deliberate. We ain't got to go take no recess or nothing. This fool is guilty. Matter of fact, we already got the goddamn chair ready for him right now. You know, we got it warmed up right now. We called the electric company out last night to make sure them 100,000 volts was pumping through them wires very good and crisp. Now, Smith allegedly lured her family to Walmart in June 2013 with promises to buy a McDonald's meal in new clothing, then left with the girl. Think about that for a second. This son of a bitch, this bastard, lured these people to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Preying on the mom weakness and everything, because evidently the mom must have been in some kind of financial bind or anything. I don't know her financial records or her history far as money goes, but at the same time, for a guy to lure you to Walmart, then promise you to buy you McDonald's meal, I guess evidently if the mom didn't need it, she just seen it as a good gesture, if you will. But at the same time, you have to watch people and just really just understand why they do what they do, because not everybody just gonna all of a sudden just try to buy you anything from Walmart. You feel what I'm saying? How many people you know just, okay, let's go eat here, let's go do that, if they're not keen to you? 9 times out of 10 they want something from you, and it might not be from you. He didn't want the grown woman, no, he want the little kid. That's sick. Now, security video showed her skipping out the door behind him. Cherish was never seen alive again. She just basically thought he was a good old man. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of 8-year-olds think about older people. You know what I'm saying? Because you brought in this brainwashed word that these old people will respect you, that they're elders, they won't do anything to you. True, some of them will, but some of them won't at the same time. Now, during 45 minutes of testimony on Tuesday, which left jurors in tears and had them covering their eyes, Dr. Rayo listed the dozens of injuries Cherish had sustained during her final moments, including bruises and cuts on her knees and thighs. The medical examiner said the child's female anatomy was totally distorted from the trauma of the rape. The medical examiner said the child's female anatomy, which her private, of course you all know, was totally distorted from the trauma of the rape, as First Coast News reporter Ann Schindler live tweeted. Now that's messed up right there, that this guy not only beat this girl up, but he totally destroyed her private area and everything else. Now, picture that right there. Now, picture that's your baby going through this torture and this pain, and then you have to look this son of a bitch in the damn eye in the courtroom. I don't see how people do it. I couldn't do it. I'd faint or I'd die trying to get to that bastard if I was the mom on the witness stand. You feel me? Now, she estimated that it took the 8-year-old 3 to 5 minutes to die as she was being strangled. Her right eye began bleeding. Cherish Periwinkle was found brutally raped and murdered in a creek in June 2013. Then threw the little girl in the creek like she wasn't shit, like she wasn't nothing. I got to say it graphic just like that because, you know what I'm saying, that's the way the story is told. You don't sugarcoat these stories right like this. That's why they need real news, then they need the little jibbery news where they just, you know what I'm saying, skip all the details and everything, to fine print. But you need somebody to really tell you exactly what it is. That way it'll hit you more in the chest, and then you'll really start to think. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just sad because when you look at this little girl, I mean, she's a beautiful little girl, a little angel. And then how can some bastard look at this child and say she got a big booty and then take advantage of this child? You know, I mean, that goes to show you, man, evil is running rampant all around this world. Now, Cherish Periwinkle was found brutally raped and murdered in a creek in June 2013 after Smith allegedly abducted her from a Florida mall. Items of clothing from Cherish Periwinkle and Donald Smith collected by Duval County medical examiner Dr. Valerie Rayo are displayed as they were being entered into evidence in the court. Now, Rayo also revealed that Cherish had attempted to fight back, bless her heart, and managed to inflict an injury on Smith's penis after he allegedly attempted to force oral sex on the girl. So he tried to stick his nasty ass, wrinkled up, Viagra needing ass penis in this girl mouth, and good thing that she bit him. You know what I'm saying? She should have bit them off. I mean, she should have bit it off. I don't want to go way overboard because I don't want to be emotional about this shit. But at the same time, you know, it's like I can just see the stuff going on. That's the bad thing about being an empath. It's like you can you can see what the people going through and you can kind of feel it. So forgive me sometime if I, go a little too emotional or whatnot. Because it's deeper than me just telling a story. I actually visualize it, But back to what I was saying. Now, Cherish Periwinkle was found brutally raped and murdered in a creek in June 2013 after Smith allegedly abducted her from a Florida mall. I don't know why they repeated that again. Now, after Rayo requested a break and the jury was led out of the courtroom, Smith's defense asked the judge to declare a mistrial, arguing that the medical examiner's emotional reaction on the stand could prejudice the jurors, reported News 4 Jax. What kind of shit is that? Who cares if the doctor give an impression to the jurors? I understand. Well, it wouldn't be a fair trial, it'd be a mistrial. And trials and stuff like this, you need to have a trial. You need to have somebody. Since you can gun down innocent kids in the park, you can kill people who selling loose cigarettes in New York. You can do all kinds of shit. What they need to do when people do this shit, they need to just have somebody designated executioner just walk up and just pop them twice in the head with a 22 and call it a day. We ain't got to waste no taxpayer money. This taxpayer money could be going to help feed the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Help getting some of these people out the projects, off the streets and stuff. Damn wasting your time with these people who can't be rehabilitated. You know what I'm saying? Let God sort them out and deal with them. Our job just to send them there. Now, Judge Mallory Cooper denied the mistrial motion. And good job, Judge. Also on Tuesday, state attorney Melissa Nelson played for the jury secret recordings that were done in jail, and on which she said Smith could be heard bragging about his crime. He lucky he wasn't nowhere else bragging about that crime, because they would have shoved a mop handle that far up his ass. Now, she had a lot for a white girl. Now, this is a white man saying this. This is not me saying this. This is a white man saying this. She had a lot for a white girl. The defendant could be heard telling another inmate on the tape, apparently referring to 8-year-old Cherish's buttocks. Ain't that some bullshit right there? I'm telling you. Now, after the prosecution rested this case, the defense said it would not be calling any witnesses and also rested. Hell, you didn't need no more. That's it right there. You got them on tape. You got the jailhouse confession. Now, closing arguments will be presented on Wednesday, after which the case would go to the jury for deliberations. Per baby, I have no words for this, and me also. I mean, that's a crying shame. But he done already went to court and already found his ass guilty. Now we trying to see if they're gonna give him a death penalty. And by all means, goddamn it, they need to give his ass a death penalty. And anybody, male or female, who do this to children need the damn death penalty. And we don't need to wait 5-10 years. You see what I'm saying? Put me over that damn death penalty board. You know what I'm saying? I know they say the Bible said, "Thou shalt not commit murder," but at the same time it says, "Hey, that's a time and a place for every damn thing." And the time and the place is to get these evil, satanic, demonic people up out of here. Let me know what you all think about this situation. And I hope you all understand when I said about being an empath, how these stories even affect me when I talk about them. But damn it, somebody got to talk about them, because all over these channels you see all kinds of stuff. And one thing I take pride, and I pride myself on, is being able to talk about anything, but more importantly, focusing on what's important. You see what I'm saying? Damn the Cardi B's and all that. We'll get to them later. If she pregnant by Offset, who cares? R. Kelly pissing on people. No, we don't care about that. We trying to deal with these real issues, and then when it's time to be entertained, we'll be entertained. But let's deal with what's real first. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like, push the like button. If you like, subscribe. Definitely share the video. At the same time, love your children, watch your children, and don't trust these damn strangers. Do not let your kids out of your eyesight. Trust me, I'm telling you the truth. Do not let them out your eyesight, because you just don't know. You just don't know. That could be your child next, and it'll be on the Know the Ledge show I'm doing a video about. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.